Sorry for the difficulty, guys. I'm back again. So yeah, going back to what I was talking about is, what did you think of the whole thing between Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar and John Cena for the WWE title at the Royal Rumble this year?
Well, I thought it was pretty interesting from where I saw it from. I didn't when it came on. I didn't get to see like the whole thing because for some reason the network wasn't working. But when I watched it was really good. Like, Seth Rollins is very talented. I didn't, I was happy that it went really well. It was a crazy match. Everyone was talking about it, so I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I think that was like the best match out of like the whole pay-per-view. I feel like, in my opinion, I think that was like the best match of the night.
It was. I think it was way better than the Rumble, and it's sad to say that because that's like the whole thing with the Royal Rumble, but the main event with Lesnar and Rollins and Cena, that was really, really good.
Yeah, it was good. I really think, out of that and the Royal Rumble match, I think that was like the match of the night between the Royal Rumble and then Roman Reigns winning it,
Yeah.
So the next question I'm gonna think is, what do you think of Seth Rollins? Since he left the Shield and now he's a single competitor. I know he's with the Authority now, but he's basically a single competitor now. So since he left the Shield now, what do you think? Do you like him? Has he improved, do you think, at all?
Well, honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm not really a big fan of right now, but I will say that he has improved a lot, and that he is very talented, and he's really good. Even though I'm not a big fan, he's a really good wrestler.
Right. Yeah, I like Seth Rollins. The guy has talent. He's good on the mic, and he's really actually a good heel. And I actually really enjoy him, and I really feel like he's the future of the WWE. But in your opinion, who do you think is the future of the company right now?
It's either between Daniel Bryan or Dean Ambrose.
Okay, and why do you pick those two?
Well, the reason I picked Daniel Bryan, for one, is because he works his butt off. He does everything he's supposed to do. The fans love him, and he's a very talented wrestler, and he works like 100%. So that's why I say like that. Daniel Bryan is one of my picks, because just because the Authority doesn't like him doesn't mean he's not the future. And with Dean Ambrose, he's also very hardworking, and he works his butt off every time, on Raw. He's the same as, Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose have like different characteristics, but they're both like very hardworking wrestlers, and I think they deserve it.
Wow, that's a great opinion on that. I'm happy you actually shared that. A lot of people have different opinions on how they feel about people, but I love Daniel Bryan, and I think he's good at what he does. And I feel like we're going into the brand new year. I know a lot of people want to see Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan. I know I want to see it too, but I don't see it happening because I feel like he won and became champion last year at WrestleMania 30. So I feel like, in my opinion, I think since Triple H saying we'll look into the future of the company, and we are now because we got NXT now. So I feel like we need a new coming star up to go to WrestleMania and shine this year instead of Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? But I still like him though.
Mhm. I totally agree.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I totally agree, because Daniel Bryan and Brock, that'd be cool, but it's just, I honestly think that it might not be the best match. But even if it happens, you never know, because Daniel Bryan he's full of surprises. So
yeah, he definitely is. And now, do you watch NXT at all?
Honestly, no, I did not watch NXT, but I hear a lot about the upcoming Sami Zayn and what's the name, and also Ric Flair's daughter and Sasha Banks. I hear a lot about them, how they're like really, really good.
So
I honestly don't watch it.
You don't watch it, okay. Now this is me a big one. Where do you see WWE in 5 years starting? Actually, let's just say like 4 years now because it's 2015. But in 5 years, where do you see the company going and in what direction? In your opinion.
My opinion, well, I think if the authority would actually change, like, instead of sticking with the same storyline that everyone already knows what's going to happen, I think if they change it up a bit and they actually do something that people won't see coming, it might get better. But if they keep sticking with the same stuff, then it's I don't know how long it's going to be till people will be like, you know what, you would think it'd get better, but it's not. Hopefully they surprise us and they do something outrageous to the point where we're like, whoa, we didn't see this coming.
That's true. That's actually a good idea. Now, since we have now this stuff going around that it's gonna happen. It should happen. I don't know if it's gonna, but Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan are very good athletes. I like them. They're both good. They both did good in their career, and a dream match that a lot of people want to see, and I've been hearing a lot of people been telling me and asking me about is if it does take place this year at WrestleMania, Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan, do you think that would be a good match that you'd want to see at this year's WrestleMania?
I think that'd be a great match because I'm a big fan of both Dolph and Ziggler, and Ziggler and Daniel, my bad. And they're both talented, so I would be really happy to see that because they're both full of surprises. They're both great wrestlers, and I think everyone would want to see Daniel versus Dolph.
Okay. And this is gonna be the last question: is who do you think is the future of the WWE right now, in your opinion?
Oh, that's a good question. The future for me, I'm still gonna stick. It's really between. I'm gonna say it again: Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, also Dolph Ziggler.
Mm-hmm.
And basically the hardworking, because if you see how hardworking most of these wrestlers are, you'd be like, you'd also pick them because they work so hard and they deserve every shot to get everything to get to the top of where they want to be. Because I know they're mostly focusing on the main people, but if they actually get the people who really doesn't get seen as like the best a chance, they could surprise them. So I'm sticking with Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, or Dolph Ziggler because they're all hardworking people and you never know. They'll be surprised. You never know.
All right.
My picks.
Wow, that's the future that you're sticking with. Then is Dean Ambrose.
Yes, basically. Yes.
All right. So thank you for coming on to the show, and I hope I can get you on again this year.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
I answered your question.
You're welcome. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
There you guys have it. There's my interview with a pro wrestling fan. She came on and she answered my questions that I had to ask her, and her voice got heard, and her opinion got heard out, guys. So if you want to be on the show, guys, you want to get your voice heard, you want to get your opinion out there, then just follow me on Twitter, and you can DM, you can direct message me, or you can tweet me, and we can get you on the show, guys. So thank you for tuning in to the live show, guys. I'll see you on the next great episode. Subscribe for more.